Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 266. Hi, hello, hi. Welcome back for another edition of the show. Sorry we weren't here last week. I thought I was gonna die, um,
And that's the truth.
but I did not die. Um, just really bad food poisoning for a day, but we're alive. We made it back to normal, and
Hey,
so on with the show. Yeah, that was truly like top three worst days of my life up to this point. I think.
heard.
I'm not very confident. I was miserable. Thank God for ginger ale. That's what turned everything around.
Settling your stomach. Yep. Very important aspect.
Yeah. And like I was sore for like 3 days, I think. It was weird, like my shoulders hurt the longest out of all of it, which I guess makes sense thinking about the process of a heave like that. But like still it's kinda weird until it's like, oh, I was sick on Monday and it's Thursday and my shoulders still hurt.
hmm
What did I do?
That I think part of that's getting old.
We don't have to talk about that. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Hey, just remember, we're older than you.
Yeah, but yeah. So what did I miss? How was y'all's past week?
Um, busy work wise. I, I, I'm trying to think of what I've done that isn't work because ugh, I'm, my current project is just kind of insane. So I'm like, panic, constant panic. Um, but like outside of work, it's you know been chill because I don't want to have to think about work. So I've been trying not to. Um,
Very fair.
we didn't make it to the parks because everyone's kind of been sick. So you know, trying to get everyone better. Ended up taking Chelsea to urgent care because she got upper respiratory infection.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
yeah, I I don't know what it is, but her immune system just says nope, and then she gets hit by all the allergies in the spring. So
Hmm.
yeah, it's great. It's great. Um, we with buddy Isaac yesterday. Well, talked about more of that in Collector's Corner, and what was I done? I don't know. It all kind of blurs together when I spend most of my time at the house.
Yeah, yeah. I get that. As one of the like silver linings of going into the office more is that it does make me go out of the house. I walk more. I'm just doing
Mm.
more stuff. I'm not always happy about it, but but yeah, I feel it on work. I've had to work a little extra, even more so having to being out on Monday is what it is. All right, let's get into the show here. Starting off with Splatoon Raiders. Literally just got announced
Let's
through the
go
Nintendo
finally.
app. That's
Yeah, that was
honestly,
supposed to be we moved on to the show to Tuesday, and then we didn't do the show because you were still sick.
yeah. I am saddened by the fact that they're just like announcing big game information now just through an
Big
app.
games.
True.
But
Where's my direct?
yeah, for real. Um, but yeah, it's coming out July 23rd. Digital version is 50, physical is 60. I think Walmart has it for the digital price right now,
Walmart
but
keeps
physically,
having a digital price. Yeah,
um,
I ended up pre-ordering it to Walmart or from Walmart, but we're moving. Like I think either the day we move or the day after we move, we will officially be out of this apartment. So I can't do anything about it because my options are what send it here and have it get stuck here, or send it home, or not pre-order it. I guess that's also an option.
I mean, once you move
But
out, as long as it's not like the day before the release or something, you can call them.
can
Just be like, "Hey, change the
have
address
them
to wherever
change
you're
the
going."
address.
There's also 3 new amiibo. They're the same amiibo from Splatoon 3, but slightly different. Little Raiders version, kind of military-looking Rambo.
A little bit. I'm interested to see what they do, and if the Splatoon team's going to continue being the only team that ends up not uh, narrowing down the functionality like all the other teams have been doing.
Did they not announce what they do yet?
I
Not
don't.
yet.
I don't think so.
Okay. So yeah, that's coming out. Honestly, I still am not super sold on it,
I
but
mean,
there's plenty of time.
it's literally more Salmon Run. Um,
Well, no, not Salmon Run. It's single player campaign.
well, yes, but like the gameplay itself is Salmon Run. Is it not?
Yes. At least it looked like it on some level.
That's what I don't know. That it's kind of hard to judge the game when it's just so they want to give us like little pieces. It's not enough.
Vampire Crawlers, the Turbo Wildcard is out now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
last week. It's $10.
Uh,
we did that on the show a couple weeks ago. That's fun.
it looks like you can buy uh if you already own Vampire Survivors, it's $1 off because there's a bundle with the 2 games. But if you already have one, then they just don't charge you for that one, and you get 10% for buying a bundle. So a
That's
whopping
crazy.
$1 off if you already own Vampire Survivors.
That's absolutely crazy. Good deal though. If you want to buy it right at launch for slightly cheaper.
Pragmata is popping off, already selling over a million copies.
Let's go.
Um, it sold that in 2 days. I wonder what it's gotten to now. 85 Metacritic after a couple weeks. User score 9.0. Wow. Based on over 1,000 ratings, 1,300 ratings.
That's crazy. Good deal though. Like,
Yeah, glad to see that their weird stuff that no one, it's like brand new, is actually doing well.
mhm.
Trying something new. Um, Resident Evil Requiem hit 7 million in sales. Speaking of Capcom sales, 7 million in just under 2 months. 2 months to the day as of
Crazy.
this recording.
That's insane.
Yeah. Um, the Zelda live action movie has wrapped up filming.
And
I like how the only thing we've seen from it is the little stitchings from the production team.
I mean, I'm not surprised. They don't want you to
I
see
mean,
anything.
The Nintendo.
it helps they filmed in New Zealand because
True.
like everything gets leaked over here. But I've only seen like a couple set photos, and they were very blurry.
I'm still very unsettled on how I feel about this movie. But I guess,
Especially with it being live action.
yeah.
But also,
Has there been a trailer for it?
Not
I
yet.
don't think so.
Okay.
Like I know we've gotten some decent live action um adaptations for video games, but it's Zelda. It's it feels a bit harder to do than say Last of Us or something where it's grounded in reality and more people driven, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. We got to get a trailer before I can really judge it.
Yeah. Um, a developer got her game pulled from the BAFTA awards, like literally right before the awards, due to its subject matter. And the developer is extremely upset about it. The game is called Quiet Things. And the uh, developer Silverscript Games is about the studio's founder. Her name is Alex Jones, which is unfortunate, but it's spelled with like a YX. Um, it's about mental health issues, childhood abuse, and trauma. It's a little touchy. I watched the trailer before the show because I felt bad talking about this without having any context. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, it's a narrative-driven game that obviously has some pretty heavy themes in it. The trailer that I watched didn't seem bad enough to where I would be like, wow, they showed this at a Game Awards show. I mean, I saw way crazier stuff at Game Awards last year where we were like, are they really showing this?
Larian's
Mm,
game.
Yeah. Yeah, that dude and the people having sex while someone was like getting burned at the stake. All of that was going
right.
on, but like this, there's no graphic imagery. The narration is really the only thing. I mean, like they don't really show like any crime or anything. The narration is has some touchy subjects in it, but like they're not cussing a bunch or anything like that. Um,
But you see, Grant, it's about mental health, and we can't have that.
yeah. So she says that she was informed via a phone call the night before the show that the trailer had been cut from the ceremony because the organizers said that there wasn't enough time to put the appropriate warnings in place for the audience.
Dude,
Uh,
they didn't put any warnings for any of the Game Award trailers.
yeah. To be fair, this
Yeah,
is
all they put.
BAFTA, which is not
All you gotta
JPA,
do is
but
put at the beginning of the show, "Hey, we are playing M-rated stuff on this. Not everything is in this full clip thing is suitable for all audiences, like everybody does at all of their
yeah,
events."
any mature game you ever play, the first screen you see is game contains uh
Violence,
dip
sex, and gore.
yeah, difficult
Because like
themes.
all Sony does is put it at the very beginning of the direct.
Yeah. Um
We cannot add this one frame,
Literally, she even
so
offered it
we
to do
can't
her.
just.
She says she offered to do it herself, and they still were like, no.
Yeah,
Um,
it's crazy. They just didn't want to
Quote,
show it.
what has upset me so much is not just the decision, but how this happens to me over and over. Doors closed because the subject matter might upset people or make them uncomfortable. I've stayed quiet to maintain relationships. I've taken the hits. I've tried not to burn bridges, but I'm sick of it. The Quiet Things is deeply personal to me. It's my story. It's about trauma, abuse, survival, and giving survivors a voice. It's about people being shut down and silenced and what that does to them. So there's something deeply painful about reliving that again now. Art should make people feel something. End quote. So, if you want to know my take on this, my take is fuck BAFTA, and the game is coming out on Steam. I was literally looking at the page, but I got distracted by vampire crawlers. The Quiet Things. June 4th. It'll be available on Steam. I do not know how much it's going to cost, but I can't imagine it's going to be that much. So yeah, go wishlist it and give the trailer a watch and wishlist it if you're interested. But if you're into narrative heavy games, it looks pretty good, I think. And actually, so BAFTA did have a reply. They said, quote, "We made a compliance decision not to show a trailer of an unreleased game that contains themes that may be a trigger for some." Uh-oh. Hello.
Oh,
Lost Alex?
we froze, and
Yeah.
you froze, and then Alex dropped.
Welcome back, maybe?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, where did I cut off?
Okay.
BAFTA
About to
something.
say BAFTA something, yeah.
Oh, I just gave the game a shout out and told it it's on Steam. Comes out June 4th.
No, we heard that part. You were bashing BAFTA on something, and then
That's what
it
it was.
froze. The Wi-Fi broke.
Oh. Well,
It almost sounded like you were about to start talking about BAFTA and made a comment.
yeah, they did. That's for okay. Uh I'll start from the top. We made a compliance decision not to show a trailer of an unreleased game that contains themes that may be a trigger for some, in consideration of our guests, as we were not in a position to sufficiently warn them. We fully support games that engage with difficult subjects, and we made the decision in relation to our event only and with the well-being of all guests as our priority.
So nothing. They said nothing.
Yes. And again, I literally watched, or not I, we watched a trailer of people fucking in front of someone being tortured to death as a video game story. Literally
Yeah.
4 months ago. And this one is just child abuse, which is no laughing matter, but also I think is objectively less of a thing to warn people about than what I just said, that I don't feel like repeating again. Because, damn, it's a lot.
Didn't the Game Awards open with that as well?
They
I
didn't
don't.
open with it, but like it was that within that opening hour, I want to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, BAFTA sucks. This is I don't know. It just seems pretty unreasonable. I would like to see. I almost makes me want to watch the award show. I want to see the trailers, and if I see, I swear to God, if there's a bunch of other stuff in there, man, like how are they going to argue against that? But I don't know. I
Because they don't
haven't.
care about mental illness or mental health.
This
Crazy.
is the same
Absolutely
BAFTA
insane.
that, despite being in a position to sufficiently warn viewers, allowed a racial slur to air during a time-delayed broadcast. Just making that's a comment.
That's crazy.
So, yeah, that's an unfortunate tale. But yeah, go check it out. The Quiet Things. I wonder if they have any other games. No, this is the first one. There is a demo that came out back in 2024.
Oh, nice.
So, there is also a demo to play. Uh why stop killing games matters. I mean, Is this going to be uh so the guy that's behind this campaign gave a speech to the European Parliament, and apparently um, it is being described as absolutely incredible, and that all Parliament members responded positively to it, which is good. Um,
This is a great sign.
One consultant quoted as saying the Stop Killing Games movement is not trying to be unreasonable, and it isn't seeking eternal online support or retro reactivation for games that have already been shut down, just requirements to keep it from happening in the future. Games that were developed 20 years ago still function, but games that were developed 3 years ago, as it was mentioned before, do not. It's a design decision. So that's some positive news. Hopefully, we get some actual policy instead of just saying it's a good thing, because I think we're already all in agreement on that. Also, it's the Crew 2 got additional offline support added.
Nice. That's insane.
Hybrid mode.
Hybrid mode.
Um, so originally in last October, that mode came out, giving you the opportunity to launch the game either online or offline. Um, they have now made it possible to create and add customizations to offline saves, which you apparently could not do before. Um, that was an online only thing. So basically, just decorating your car. You can build cars, car paint jobs and whatnot. So that's good. Further support for that. Ooh, I've been waiting to talk about this one. PlayStation to require age verification for certain online features.
I saw
Uh,
that. That's insane.
Apparently, currently just in Europe, and it's for voice chat and messaging, which I guess is. I don't know. I keep finding myself so torn about it because, like, on one hand, man, this sucks, but also on the other hand, it is for just voice chat and messaging, and that's usually how a lot of, you know, child sex stuff kind of starts.
True.
So maybe it's a good thing. Really between a rock and a hard place here. Because what do you say? No, I think we should not try to make it harder for kids to get abducted.
Yeah. It's not great.
No. But like also we all know what they're doing with the data.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's crazy. Oh, we lost it.
And by lost
They
it, I
got
mean we put it on this
stolen.
hard drive and kept it all. And someone found it and then blasted it on the internet.
hmm Yeah, not great, not great.
U.S. hardware sales
Hardwell.
rose 69%, nice, in March 2026 following strong Switch 2 performance. Video game spending is up. Consumer spending is up.
Interesting.
Switch 2 led both unit and dollar sales in March. Also year to date, 2026.
That makes sense.
PlayStation 5 right behind, which is also a 3% increase, surprisingly.
Hmm.
Um, Switch 2 remains the fastest selling hardware platform in Circana's records since they began in 1995. Video game spending
Interesting.
up mainly due to new releases such as Crimson Desert, MLB The Show 26, Pokemon Pokopia, and others. Top 20 selling games from the period of March 1st to April 4th. MLB The Show 26. Really?
Wait, where is that on the list? 20th?
No, number one.
What?
Number one.
That's
And
insane. That's
that
fake.
does not
That's not
that
real.
does not include digital sales from Xbox or Switch.
That's not real. That doesn't. That's insane.
Look, as unfortunately, as much as we like to sit in our corner and believe that the Wii U is actually great and all that stuff, most people just play sports games. Call of Duty and sports games are extremely popular, despite the reality that
True.
we try to live every day. Um, so yeah, MLB The Show 26, number one. Number two, Resident Evil Requiem, down from number one. WWE 2K26, number three. Uh, Marathon, number four. Pokopia, 5. Black Ops 7 at 6. Monster Hunter Stories 3, Twisted Reflections at 7. NBA 2K 26 at 8, which, by the way, was at 2 last week, or last period. Minecraft at 9. Again, that also
Minecraft.
does not count Xbox or Switch digital sales.
Minecraft's still in the top 10
It was
this long
4 the
after.
last period.
Yeah, but there's been games released since then.
Yeah, I know. But like Crimson Desert sold less than what Minecraft sold that period. Oh, I guess okay, it wasn't available the whole time. That's a little short sighted. Okay, but still, I don't know. It's just crazy. EA Sports FC 26 at 10. GTA 5 at number 11, still up there. Battlefield 6, RDR 2, Ghost of Yotei, Crimson Desert, Helldivers 2, Death Stranding 2, Pokemon Legends ZA, Mario Kart World, and Madden NFL 26 at 20, wrapping up the list. Crimson Desert, ZA, and Mario Kart World all do not include digital sales. Same with Pokopia.
Which is really important for Mario Kart World considering the bundle.
True, but they can't get those numbers until Nintendo does their quarterly report because they don't report those numbers.
True.
Which it seems stupid to me, but you know how they be. That's cool. Yeah, MLB The Show 26 being number one is sure crazy, surefire crazy.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah, Nintendo's getting sued by gamers. Rise up to get the tariff money back, which I love the fight, but
It's not gonna happen. It's just gonna piss Nintendo off.
yeah, two Nintendo customers from California and Washington are suing Nintendo in an effort to get tariff refunds from the video game company. A class action complaint was proposed in the U.S. District Court, Western District of Washington. They want the court to force Nintendo to pass along the money it's likely to receive from U.S. customers and border protection through the newly opened tariff refund portal. In March, Nintendo filed the lawsuit against the U.S. For the refund after the Supreme Court ruled that it was unconstitutional to use the tariffs. It was one of thousands of companies that did so before Customs and Border Protection vowed to open a refund portal, and the lawsuit was paused as that process kind of opened up. Quote, in practical terms, Nintendo stands to receive a windfall. It has already recouped tariff costs from consumers through higher prices, and it now stands in line to recover the same unlawful tariff payments from the federal government, the plaintiff's lawyer wrote in the complaint. The argument is that Nintendo didn't really face much financial hardship due to the tariffs because those added costs were passed along to consumers.
Hmm.
You know, to be fair, if there was one way to go about this, that's a really good stance to take. Because I think that's the
Yeah.
only one that would hold like any water. That's not saying I'm confident in this argument, but it's much
Oh,
better than
definitely
them
not.
just going, I'm suing you because your prices went up."
Yeah. I mean, Lord knows I gave them plenty of money for when the amiibo prices went up. So
um, when I first read this headline, that's literally what I thought they were doing. Was they're like suing them because the prices went up. But now that I've read that, it's like, okay, that's at least
they're
a decent
I mean
standpoint.
it's still because the prices went up, but it's
The argument is
the
not that
correct way to go
it's
about
the
it.
prices went up and they're still trying to get the money back
Mm.
from the government.
Yeah, that's a good way to go about it. Well, we'll see if it's a good way to go about it.
I mean, really, at the end of the day, it's these people feel like it's worth spending crazy money to fight Nintendo in court over it.
True. We'll see. We'll see. I'm interested to see what comes out of that.
Yeah, I'm really my key is just like, is this actually gonna go anywhere?
Mhm. Probably not.
But it'd be crazy if it did. Um, Xbox Game Pass Ultimate got a price drop. I can't believe I'm saying that. And it's not because they just raised it and everybody hated it. I mean, they did raise it, but not like yesterday or like a week ago.
No, they
Uh,
raised it like twice in the past 2 years, or 3 times in the past 2 years.
something like that.
It's been a lot. I feel like we've had it multiple times on the show for price increases.
Um, so as of now, Game Pass Ultimate is now $23 a month instead of 30. PC Game Pass dropped like $2 from 16.50 to 14, so 250. Uh, prices may vary by region. Also, Call of Duty is not going to be a day one drop on Game Pass. It will be available a year after launch, is what they said.
They're losing too much money on it.
Yeah, straight up. I mean, reference our discussion 5 minutes ago. As much as we like to pretend it's not the case, most people just play Call of Duty in sports games.
Yep,
So,
yep, yep, yep.
uh,
Or is it Battlefield now?
it was for a while.
It's back to Call of Duty.
Well, no, Battlefield still. I think I had that list up. Yeah, Battlefield 6 is still selling more than. Oh no, Black Ops 7 sold more than Battlefield 6 the last period. So yeah,
Hmm.
I guess they got over it. I don't know. Battlefield 6 was way bigger of a launch though than Black Ops 7 was. So maybe it's just Black Ops 7 slowly catching up because yeah, at the
Yeah.
time Battlefield 6 was way more popular.
Whatever. Sports game, gun game.
um, the new CEO, Asha Sharma on exclusivity, quote, we'll take a data-driven approach and a strategic-driven approach, and then we'll look at our principles and we'll make some calls. Oh, that is the most bureaucratic sentence I think I've ever read. I want to make the right decision, not the fastest decision.
Uh, fast is what everyone wants, though.
Yeah, but see, everyone isn't thinking about shareholder value. They're not taking
But
a
what about our
data-driven approach and
stockholders?
then a strategic-driven approach. They're not looking at our principles and making some calls. You know what I'm saying? Making business decisions, improving the vision and the landscape. Buzzword. Say what?
Exactly. Going back to exclusive Xbox games.
Yeah, you guys had froze again. I paused. Fourth wall break. I do the recording.
Makes so much sense.
Anyway.
Discord is off its game tonight.
Yeah, I know.
Is it Discord or the
I
Wi-Fi?
I said buzzword and then I noticed Cameron was frozen, so I was like, oh, let me just wait.
Oh,
So try that again.
They're not going to go back to exclusivity, but they're not going to say that because they want to leave it open, I guess, since she's not Phil Spencer.
Yeah, you don't want to scare the shareholders. They spook easily, like birds.
Yep.
You can't really be committal about anything until you're ready to die by the words you say, I guess. Okay, so with that, on to Collector's Corner, the weekly segment where we talk about the games we've been playing and the games we've been buying, what's been going on, and things of that nature. We use a wheel here to determine who goes first. I just don't want to be second. Let's see who we got. Alex is first. There we go.
Oh,
That
that's
means I still
crazy.
might be second. I don't like this.
No, you're still. Yeah. Okay.
All right. I played some Marvel Rivals and Persona 5X. And then more importantly, I played a bit of Requiem, but I didn't beat it like Cameron did.
Hey, spoilers!
Yeah.
Spoilers.
And then I bought and played Pragmata.
How much have you played of it?
I got to the second zone and did the hard challenge there.
Okay.
I don't know. I've been sick a lot, which hurts playing games.
I definitely understand.
Like when I was a kid, it's like, play games on the days you're sick. I can't.
Yeah. It was like maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. No. Like it was probably noon. I was laying in bed, basically unable to move. I felt like I was in a painting, like a Renaissance painting of someone on their deathbed.
Yeah.
And I was watching a baseball game because I turned the TV on and that was the first thing I saw. I was like, sure. And I got Joel to bring me my 3DS so I could try playing Pokemon while laying there. And it just, no, I couldn't focus. I was like,
Exactly.
this must be what dying feels like. I can't even do anything. I can't even stare. Anyway.
I think that's it. Short and sweet.
All right, let's see who's last. It better be me. It is me. Let's go. Cameron, you're up.
Alright, let me
Let's
look
go.
it
I'm
on real quick.
last.
This is like the Olympics. I don't want to be second. I either want to be first or
Or last.
third.
That's so funny. Okay, so as Alex spoiled, I have beaten Resident Evil Requiem. Um, I made good use out of the podcast being canceled and went, nope, it's time. um, there's a lot I would like to say about it, but it's kind of hard to say anything since Alex is still not even out of the um the hospital or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's toxic.
So I will we will eventually discuss
Overall rating.
RE9 proper. Um, Probably at least a 9.5, I think,
I think I'd
because I'm
agree with
bad.
that.
I can't fucking shoot for shit. So that's what I've determined. I need a bazooka.
See, this is why you needed to play Black Ops as a kid, because it teaches you how to play shooter games.
For the controller.
Yeah.
I will say, um, probably should have tried it in handheld mode, since I was playing on the Switch. I didn't try that. Um, but I enjoyed it. It was good.
Very
Alex needs
nice.
to beat it so we can actually discuss it. Um,
Sorry to interrupt real quick. I forgot Isaac bought a PlayStation Portal and I got to
oh
play
yeah,
around with it. I was surprised how nice it is. It's
Yeah,
kind
I
of
mean,
heavy,
it's a decent device.
but I played his rival's account and I was just kind of surprised how well it kept up with an online game like that.
That's what I've been trying to tell you fellas. The streaming game is not a toxic wasteland of Google Stadia and trash. It is there's very good uses of it and some of it works really well. PlayStation streaming being one of them. It works good on your phone. It works good with my Steam Deck. And yeah, especially for something like the Portal where you get a whole DualSense controller and everything, and like more native style support. It can be pretty impressive.
one of the I think the more impressive thing is the price he bought. It was basic like I went with Isaac to get it. It was like 130. Came with a carrying case, a screen protector, a cover for it, like a protective cover, or kind of like I don't know what the actual name, but like the 3DS case, right? Like it protected that had a
Yeah, like
protective
like
layer,
a shell.
like a shell. Um, and I pushed the on button. It was on the settings, never used.
Nice.
I'm like, damn, that's a hell of a deal.
For real. That went up to like 250 now, right?
Yep, 250 for a brand new one.
That is a good deal.
Um, yeah. What else? So did that. Um, I finally broke out the Virtual Boy.
Sick.
Um, yeah, so I played some of the Mario Brothers game that's on there. Um, it's interesting, but I couldn't get the hitboxes down. I kept jumping over the Koopas, and then they would bite me.
Hmm. I think the Wario Land game is the best game. The ones I played. How long did it take for it to start to hurt?
Um, I so I put it on some boxes so I at least had, you know, that. But like eye wise, I was like, I played
Oh no, I meant like from your neck.
Oh, from the no,
Like,
I specifically put it up high enough that I wasn't having to like lean forward too much.
Oh, you
Um,
played it wrong. Lean back and
played
play it
it.
on your chest.
yeah, that's literally
I
what I
tried that.
tried.
I tried that. It was heavy,
It is very heavy on the face.
but I did try that. Um, yeah, I also played the Wario Land game. Um, I made it to like level 3, and then I was like, I gotta stop. This is hurting to keep trying to play. Um, let's see. A little further back, before the last show, I did some Mario Kart with Lewis. Um, so got to test out uh the bum. Was it the bomb versus mode is that they added a couple updates, or like in a recent update. So I got to play that. That is interesting to get the mechanics down on, just because the other bombs don't play like that.
Hmm.
Um, yeah. Let's see what else. What else? What else? Um, I don't think there's much else. I played some Wakana with Isaac. Uh, spruced up Chelsea's deck because she expressed interest in wanting to go to a card shop, and I was like, well, if we're going to do that, we're at least going to have a deck that you can, play with. If we were to go on like a card night. Uh, oh, it's in the box. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I can't remember. I don't think I've shown this. Ah, where'd they go? I've started packing for the move. Grant, did I show this?
No, I don't think so.
So we buy Chelsea uh, wanted some Pokemon cards, and I saw the Perfect Order box was available. I was like, okay. So grabbed it. Uh, that's nice. It's got a little promo card, got a full pack of sleeves. So here's the promo card.
Very
Little
nice.
foil Tyrant, full art. Very nice, very nice. Um, I pulled absolute garbage, but Alex and Chelsea were pulling insane cards. Um,
Of course.
yep. Chelsea pulled Mega Zygarde,
Very nice.
and Alex pulled I don't know which pack it's in. He pulled a Clefairy that's worth a couple bucks. So, and that's also like a full art, so it's kind of crazy. Yeah. So bought that. Um, yeah, I think that's everything. I need work to slow down a little bit so I can play some more story games. That's what I would like to do.
I feel
I have
that.
a lot of games on the docket and just no energy to want to entertain a story-driven game, which is why I've been playing a lot of Tomodachi Life. Oh, that's what I wanted to mention. Grant, your me is
I'm you?
no,
Ha ha ha.
your
I'll be here all week.
thank you, thank you. But your me is the kind of stud of the island. He's got like 3 girls crushing on him right now.
You know, what can I say? Dogs gotta eat.
Mm, um, but yeah, I think that's everything. If I'm forgetting something, it wasn't important.
All right. Well, that just leaves me. Um, okay. So where do I start? Um, I get sick. Talked about that. Um, I've been watching a lot of hockey. The hockey playoffs are right now, and a lot of my coworkers are into hockey, so I've been trying to pay a little bit more attention, have some stuff to converse with at work. Um, Garden's getting pretty crazy big. We've even got like
Nice.
a herb tower now, like a little tiered off center thing. It's a little weird looking. It's like part art piece, part plant holder, but it works really well for like small herbs. So we're growing one of those, and yeah, everything's kind of popping off. It's going well. Um, I imported. I got my big item that I teased for the show. It is
Nice.
a Japanese 2DS XL, orange and white.
Ooh.
Uh,
Yay!
Complete inbox. I got it for what was the MSRP of the 2DS? Was it like 170, 150?
Yeah, something like that.
I thought it was. I thought the regular one was that, but the new 2DS was close to like 200, 250.
No,
I thought the 3DS
that's
was 200. The
crazy,
3DS was 200. I thought.
Maybe I am way
Alex.
too high.
That's way too high. Let's say 2DS XL MSRP 150.
150.
And then dropped. Um, it dropped to 130 when it was on sale. Um,
Okay. So I got this for like 170.
okay, that's not considering
And
all the other prices. That's not bad at all.
yeah, so the truth is, well, hold on, let me finish talking about this. So this is fully complete in box. It's not new. It was open, but it was basically new. The box is in mint condition. It came with everything. The console itself looks fantastic. Not a single scratch on it anywhere. Um,
Nice.
yeah, look at that. Look at that reflection. Um,
Damn.
very clean, very clean. Um, and I've already hacked it because these consoles are region locked, so I kind of had to. I
Yeah,
was going to do a region change to make it to where the like menu language was English. That's the only way to do it. But
Mm.
doing that causes a lot of like weird, like extra things that you have to worry about. And really, the biggest one I saw was that like, oh, down even with a hacked 3DS or 2DS, you can still download updates from the eShop just fine. So like, if you get a cartridge and put it in, your console will still detect that it needs an update and can get it from the eShop. There's absolutely no harm in doing it. Even if your Nintendo account's still associated with the 3DS, they don't check. They don't care anymore. The server's barely big enough to download an update for you. They do not care. Um, so I was like, well, even though that my account, isn't on here for this one, it doesn't matter. But I still want to be able to download those updates. If you do a region change, it won't work anymore, and you have to like manually
Interesting.
install updates, which you can do through the modded software. But like, I just would prefer the convenience. And I already know where everything is on the 3DS anyway. I don't really need to read any of the menu English. Um,
True. And anything you need to read, you can
Check one
compare
of
it with
the
your
other
yeah.
6.
Yeah.
uh, yeah, so um, I kind of just left it as is. I hacked it just enough to get the region lock to go away, and planning on kind of leaving it as is for the rest of it. Interestingly enough, I downloaded that update for Pokemon X from
Yeah.
the eShop, and because I didn't region change it, it still shows the Japanese version of the game logo when you put the cartridge in. But for Mario Kart
Oh,
7,
just
I have that CGTB7 stuff, and I
Yep.
installed that on here too. That was the only other thing. But because of that, I had to manually install the update because CGTP7 works weird and because of the region, blah blah blah, whatever. Bunch of boring stuff. That one did force update to the English version of the logo, but that's something I kind of want to see more of is like what the Japanese logos look like on the home screen. Um, so yeah, absolutely clean. Came in great. That was the final model I needed. I have now completed the circle. And to be honest, I've been looking at 2DS XLs for like probably a month or 6 weeks, but mostly just out of like lust because as much as I wanted one with the box and everything for the collection, there was no way in hell I was gonna pay like $800, $900 for like the special edition I wanted or something. And like even if I got a used one that came with the box from Japan, like the Minecraft one, I looked at that a lot. That was still going to be at least like $400, and I'm just not. I just don't care enough. I care enough to spend about MSRP on one of these, and that's about it. So I've been looking for quite some time, just like lusting after them, and then eventually I was like, you know what? Let me go on by you. Let me look around. It's been a while, and I saw this one, and it was like truly mint condition for 170. Like, oh, yeah, I think I'll take that. I'll go for it.
I
So
I feel like the real problem is with all of us being in college when the 2DS XLs and 3DS was kind of being phased out. We just didn't really have the money to take advantage of it,
yeah,
because there's definitely some designs that I would have bought if I had money,
I still
you
kick
know.
myself to this day. I think I've told the story a couple of times. Like I went to a GameStop and stared longingly at the Hylian Shield edition, for like 140,
Yep.
right at the tail end of everything. And now, if you want to complete and box one of those, you're spending $600 or more. Um,
I would still like the Pokeball
yeah, that was one of the
little
ones I
click
looked at.
button.
The Pikachu is the more expensive one of the two, interestingly enough. Um,
That's interesting.
but I looked at both of those a lot. And the thing that sucks about importing these a lot of the time is that now that most everybody that knows about this knows about the modding scene and knows that you can just get a Japanese one for cheaper and mod it. So now those are starting to really
Prices are
be
going
just
up.
like the prices are honestly the same. This was a really good deal that I found, but the prices are mostly the same even for Japanese ones because everybody just knows it's the same thing. You can just mod it in like half an hour, and then it doesn't matter that it's Japanese. But yeah, so
Wait,
I've played that a little bit.
you
I
said you imported it, right?
Yes,
You have to pay any tariffs on that?
yeah, I paid like 35 maybe. So I guess $200 with the import fees and everything. Um, but
And that's
two,
still pretty good
I was
considering.
looking on eBay. You're probably spending at least 220 to 250 for a 2DS XL with no box or anything, like just the console. Um,
Yep.
the amount I saw, these things are flimsy as hell. The amount that I saw with cracks in the plastic above the bottom screen, or the hinge being broken, or buttons missing, or cracks, or like these things were truly made so cheap at the end of
Yep.
their life. It's kind of funny when I hold this. Like I feel nervous to fold it open because the top is so much thinner than a 3DS. Um, but the screens look great and it works well. And I kind of like how the speakers are pointed at your hands, so your hands become a natural amplifier. That's a cool little way to both cost cut and also make the sound still be pretty good. Um, Although you do have to be careful how you hold it now, because if you hold it wrong, then you just cover the speakers. So good and the bad there. Um, so yeah, that's been really fun to mess with. I've been playing a lot of Pokemon X still. I just beat the seventh gym, Anastar City. Um, and I also found out that that path that I thought I had that was easy for the Dusk Stone for Chandelure is actually not available till post game. So now I just have to wait until like almost the end of the main game to get the Duskstone, but there is one in Terminus Cave. I'll get there eventually.
that's crazy though.
Yeah, I know. Very sad. Um, I've been playing some more CTGP7. Still thoroughly impressed at how detailed everything is in that mod pack. I played as the 3DS shopping bag. That's one of the characters. They also have the internet helper character from the internet tutorial screen as a character I've played.
Nice.
It's really good. Enjoying that. Played some American Truck Simulator. Um, been playing some Game Boy Advance the past couple days. One of the dudes that I watched stream was playing Harvest Moon 64. And, I was like, you know what? I have Harvest Moon 64. Why don't I give that a shot on my 3D? I haven't played that much. I did that. I played for like 2 hours and then realized I kind of hate this version and I would rather just play the Game Boy one. So now we're here. Um, and also, I got a 5 pack of lanyards from AliExpress. So now I've put them on some of my handhelds. Um, they didn't have like a specific Luigi green, but I wasn't really willing to
Unfortunate.
pay more than like a couple bucks for this, so I was just like, lime green's close enough. Um, I got those. And last weekend, some boys came over and we had an old school game night. Played Black Ops 2 Zombies on the 360 and ordered pizza. And I did drink Mountain Dew, but it was the hard Mountain Dew they came out with. I got a big
Oh yeah.
can of Mountain Dew Code Red with liquor in it. Kind of tastes like a Four Loko, and I wouldn't really recommend it outside of the setting of playing games with the boys like it's 2011. But that was a really fun night, and I can't remember the last time I played 4 player split screen zombies like that. It was blast from the past for sure.
That's crazy. I was on YouTube and some guys were playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies
Yeah.
like very recently to do. They were looking for the Easter eggs because 3 of them hadn't ever done it, and one was like, "I want to relive it."
Uh,
Microsoft has infected everybody that got like zombies
you know,
now.
the one thing I will always glaze Microsoft about is that their backwards compatibility system is top notch. Because
If only they didn't kill it.
true, but most of the games that people care about are already done anyway. Um, we originally played this on my 360, and if you can imagine what 4 player split screen fast action is on a console from 2005, you guessed correctly if you said 10 frames per second because that's exactly what it was. It
That's
was
what I was thinking.
That
borderline
is indeed.
unplayable, very bad. Yes. And unfortunate. But we were like, hey, the backwards compatibility thing, like, I wonder if that, we were like, does that emulate it, like, exactly? Or, like, is there performance improvements? The answer is the latter. So we downloaded it on Xbox One because my roommate Aaron has a One X hooked up in the living room back there. And I sold him my Series X sucker, but he hasn't plugged it in yet. Um, Yeah, he's still using the One X because he doesn't play any video games. He just streams stuff. So like, it's I don't know. That's a whole other thing. We played on the One X, and yes, there are performance improvements. Um,
It
we were
wasn't
able to.
10 frames.
Yeah, it was a solid 60. I was kind of
Nice.
shocked. Now to be fair, it didn't come without Microsoft bullshit. We each had to put our Microsoft accounts on Aaron's Xbox and then open the game with that account to set up a 360 profile in the emulator that downloads your content from the web if you had a 360 profile, and if not, it just makes a blank one for you. But either way, the only way to make a profile in the emulator is to open a 360 game with your account. So, and we had to do that 4 times. Open the game with an account,
But
close the game, change account, reopen the game, let it make the profile, go back, close out again. It literally was a bitch. It was like it took like half an hour.
why do I want to do all this? I just want to play with the
Seriously,
master
it was
account.
like, come on. Eventually, we realized you could make temporary accounts, but you can't make temporary accounts in the 360 portion of it. You have to
Oof.
do it as an Xbox One guest, and still as a guest you have to open the game and make a guest profile. If you try to make a guest profile in the 360 while setting up the game, it will cancel out and say you don't have a valid Xbox Live account and just back out to the main screen. It literally will not let you do it unless you
That
jump through all those hoops. So there was Microsoft bullshit involved, but it did work. Once we did that, it worked flawlessly.
typical Microsoft.
Yeah. Um, uh, Critical miss on the development update. You should still be able to make guest accounts in 360 mode. So, I think that's everything I had. It's been a lot. It's been a long 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. Download station game of the week: Starfox 64. Full transparency, I played Starfox on the SNES because somehow in my head I thought that's what it was. And no, I did not check the sheet that Cameron fills out every week. Why would I do that? That's a sensible thing. So I played Starfox on the SNES, but Alex says that Starfox 64 is just a remake of Starfox on the SNES, which is objectively correct. So I'm going to say that I played Starfox 64 anyway.
Hold on, you
It
got to get it right. So is 2, and so is 0, and everything outside of Command and Assault. They're all remakes.
Yeah, all Star
it's
Fox is Star
it's the
Fox.
it's the Calvin and Hobbes meme with Calvin's dad explaining there's two
Uh,
types there's two types of Star Fox. You have Star Fox and you have not Star Fox. Star Fox 64, Star Fox. Star Fox Zero, Star Fox. Star Fox
and
Assault, not Star Fox.
um, And I'm really upset too because I was gonna be like talk about the intro screen to Star Fox on the SNES and how we used it for that one double show week we did that one time because like there was like a crazy
Yeah,
direct out of nowhere and we were freaking out about it.
I remember that. That was
And that unfortunately
solid.
is not in Star Fox 64, which I think is probably the greatest omission if I had to guess something. Is that intro's pretty sick. But yeah, Star Fox 64. That is a game I have yet to plug into my analog 3D, and now I'm kind of pissed at myself. I think I might do that this week. If only I had known.
I
If
played
only
the
I had read.
3DS.
If you would read correctly,
Oh yeah, they
I
did
ended
make
up.
a 3DS port. Holy shit, I totally forgot about that.
Yeah,
I should play. Yeah, I should try that on this 2DS. That's what I should do. Do I have that? I hope I do.
Alex
I
says
got I got it for $20.
I do not. I don't see
when
it.
you download it.
Well, I guess yeah, I could download it for free. I have the mods, but that's a game I feel like I should have a physical of.
Oh, for sure.
How much is that going for?
Probably not as much as other 3DS games, but still expensive for 3DS
Complete.
now.
It's basically going for MSRP. That's crazy.
Oh, that's
Loose.
crazy.
Loose is $27. Complete $35.
That's
I
insane.
paid 20 for complete new.
That's his biggest accomplishment.
Yeah, they messed up at the Walmart, and
It's all
At
downhill from
the
I
there.
was
Huh?
like,
Walmart.
"Hey, it says it's $20. That's the wrong game. It says it's $20. You're
No,
so
no, no. They
dumb."
didn't care that it was the wrong
They did
game.
not argue. They should have argued. Everywhere else would have.
Target would have. They would have been like, "What the fuck are you trying to pull?"
We put it in the wrong spot. Okay, then you better sell it to me for putting it in.
There are so few copies of this game for sale.
Not that surprising. I feel like people who bought it kind of want it.
Yeah. Oh, we might have a tragedy on our hands, boys.
Oh no.
Yeah, dude. Why they're lying to me? Who's buying this for $50? I'm seeing 70 for like with the box and everything. There's one I could get for 45. Well, but that's Canadian version. It's got a French stamp on it saying it supports French. I don't want that. We don't like the French.
No.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so I need to look out for that game now. But anyway, what to say about Starfox 64 that hasn't already been said?
Um, it's got Slippy yelling at you.
It does have that. They called it Lilat Wars in Europe.
True.
That's also true.
You should do all the optional routes, but I don't think people typically do.
How do you access the optional routes? You have to get to a certain point.
Uh, Not sure. I've never. The problem is I've never beaten it. I just know that people are
So you're people.
do. Yeah, I'm
Your
people. I should beat all the optional routes, but I don't know. I'm not the biggest Star Fox fan.
Yeah, I do find that it gets very repetitive.
Mhm.
It's got a lot of charm. Characters are cute and like the setup is nice. Atmosphere. It's got a lot of atmosphere, but really at the end of the day, it's a on-rail shooter where the same events happen.
I blew up the research facility or whatever because I couldn't beat uh Star Wolf. But it did give me an excuse to use my N64 controller for the Switch, so that was nice.
It seems you do different things to unlock the different routes,
Hmm.
and then the map looks something like this.
So, an example, Corneria to Sector Y. The player always starts each run on Corneria. That's like the beginning place. There's two routes to go. The standard route ends with the player fighting Gringa and heading to Mateo. But there's an alternate route to Sector Y where you have to do two things. You have to, when Falco says that he has three enemies on his tail, like they come over the comms and whatever,
Yeah.
save him. And then there's like some arches during the ocean section of the level, and you have to fly under all seven of them. And then you get an alternate boss, which is the attack carrier.
Hmm.
And that, like, so it's stuff like that. You have to do specific things in the
That makes
level,
sense.
and you just come out somewhere else.
Very interesting. It would also require me to play enough to actually get all the routes, and I am just not good enough at Star Fox to care to do it. I do recommend at least giving it a shot, though. It's
Yeah,
a
like,
classic.
I don't know. I definitely have to say I think I'm numb to Star Fox these days because it didn't like really grab me as a kid. I thought it was
Yeah.
cool, but I was too stupid to figure out how to like not die within 2 levels. Uh, and because of that, I've always kind of carried this thought with it of like, it's just okay, but really it's a good game. I'm just
It's just
also
I have no attachment to it.
yeah, like if I think it's a staple of any N64 collection for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, it's definitely not one of the first things I would buy personally, but I know a lot of people probably would.
I'd like. Okay, Adventures is the GameCube one, and then Assault and Command were the DS ones. All right, I'd like Adventures to be put
Assault
on
was on
NSO.
GameCube, I think.
Oh, is it?
I'm looking. I think yes, I have. I'm looking at it. I don't own Adventures,
Oh,
but I do
okay.
own Assault.
Assault and Adventures then would be cool for them to put on NSO.
I don't know, man. Is them putting Star Fox Adventures on NSO kind of like the whole scrunt joke? Does Star Fox Adventures count as a scrunt? To me, it seems like a scrunt.
A little bit. Just a little bit though.
A little scrunty. I wish I could describe other things like that in public and not get weird looks because no one would understand that joke except for us. But maybe we could start a trend. Damn, you look a little scrunty. Or that's maybe an insult. So yeah, Star Fox 64. I'm
Starfox?
yeah, I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight now that I know that Star Fox 64 3D is hard to find. I'm glad this has been an eye-opening discussion.
Grant's gonna be looking for it. We're gonna hear in like a month. All right, guys, I bought Star Fox 3D. It
Yeah,
was for
Oh,
sale.
don't worry,
yeah,
guys. I found it.
literally I'm gonna I don't know. What can I say? I do like having something to look for because there's so few things that like I don't have that I still want, outside of like new releases and stuff. So like finding something that's like oh shit, that's a glaring hole. Phrasing. Uh and
True.
so now I have something to shop for like the next 6 weeks until I find something that's not apparently a ripoff. I could buy a graded copy for $700.
Oh yeah,
Great.
yeah.
For that at that price, I could buy complete in box 64 version, probably brand new for that price.
Look, Grant, hear me out. You got to buy the $700 graded and open it to free the evil spirit that's inside. You got to free
Uh,
the haunted
yeah.
cartridge,
Look, I'm
Grant.
all down to play Ed Warren from The Conjuring, but not if it's coming out of my paycheck.
I mean, y'all, was it a meme or did we discuss it? The idea of what Cameron's bringing up of the reason we don't see copy pastas is
Oh,
because people grade all their junk now. All the
there was
cursed
definitely a meme
spirit
of that.
games are stuck in.
Yeah, yeah, that was definitely a meme. That's exactly what I'm referencing. Yeah. Alex, any thoughts on Starfox?
I mean, it's fine enough, but I guess I'm more like, man, the people who really like Star Fox, I guess I'm a bit jealous.
Really?
No, but I don't know. Because I like the characters and I think it looks good. I just can't get into it.
Not a
Like a lot
not a
of
not a rail
ninjas.
shooter kind of guy.
Not really a rail shooter. I'll play it. I just get bored very quickly. Even if I think some of the more difficult things are good, I don't know. Not the
Yeah,
game
I
that
mean,
really interests me.
for an on-rail shooter, it is kind of slow paced. Like especially if you think about like
Mm.
arcade games that are on-rail shooters where stuff starts flying at you like crazy.
True.
Yeah, which keeps it more balanced and lets you do like the alternate route stuff. I don't know.
Well, there you go, Starfox 64.
We could either is why we don't get a Star Fox in a decade.
True. Well, okay. Do we count the 3DS as having a Star Fox when it's just a port?
Zero was the most recent release Star
Oh,
Fox
that's true.
game, and
That's
that was I'm pretty sure we're at a decade.
Yeah, that was
we
2016.
are. Yeah.
Yeah, so and
Yeah,
I
you're
own
right. You're
Zero
right.
and it's a thing. I think they're both
You own Zero.
yeah.
No, you don't. I paid for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Yeah.
Kevin's just mad it
Uh,
doesn't have Amiibo support.
It
I'm.
is kind of weird that it doesn't.
Oh, guys,
But yeah, it
the new
does.
segment. But what does Scott think? I'll tell you what
The
Scott thinks.
what
I'm
does Scott
staring at
think?
the stupid beige case of Star Fox Guard. Why is that one slightly beige?
True.
True.
Literally, ever since he pointed that out in his box art video, uh, I forgot about it, and then he pointed it out, and now I can't. I stare at it every time. Why is
Nice.
it? It looks like it looks like I blew cig smoke on it for a year. Unnecessary. Um. All right. So on to the tidbits. Uh, Disney has quietly delisted 15 more games on Steam, including some Star Wars titles, uh, Dark Forces and Rebellion. Other games: Bolt, Chicken Little.
Wait, which Chicken Little?
I don't know. Just Chicken Little. Uh, Disney Alice in Wonderland, Disney GeForce, Pirates of the Caribbean, At World's End, Pixar Brave the video game, Disney Princess My Fairy Tale Adventure. Oh no.
How awful.
Tangled, Disney Universe, Disney Treasure Planet Battle of Procyon. Hmm. High
Honestly,
School
I'm surprised that it even made it to Steam. They hate Treasure Planet.
High School Musical 3. They had that on Steam? What even is that? High School
Probably a
Musical
racing
3
game.
the movie the game?
Well, yeah, but I thought that was the singing one that you had to have the mic for.
Oh.
Would
I
they have had
see.
that on Steam?
Yeah,
Apparently.
Not the mic?
these were all games on Steam that
I
got
mean,
No,
removed.
but
hey,
like,
we all
no.
got
I'm
mics right
questioning
now.
if it's if it's a version that I don't know. I don't care that much. Yeah.
High School Musical 3.
I
Who
I
cares?
don't care.
I'm just of the opinion that if you're going to remove things, just make an announcement before you just do it.
Yeah, make an
No.
announcement. Make them all $1.
Yeah, right.
Who cares?
Here, if you want this stuff, here you go. We're taking it off.
Also, Planet of the Apes, A Last Frontier, and Outlaws a handful of missions. Um, the MetaQuest 3 and 3S are now more expensive than they were before.
Yeah.
Uh, The 3S 128 gig and 256 gig are both getting a $50 price increase. And the Quest 3 regular 512 gig is $100 more expensive now. It's $600. Um, so there we go. Funny enough, the Quest 3 is actually still under MSRP because it was cut from 650 when it first launched. It got a press cut when the 3S came out. Great. Price increases. Uh oh yeah, Animal Crossing New Horizons got a leaf ornament item for the 25th anniversary of the series. All you had to do was log or just open up the game after downloading the version 3.0.2 update. Um, I think there was also a couple other patch notes with that.
That's kind of crazy.
Just a bunch of bug fixes. Um,
Dude, for like a week or so. No, actually, hell, I saw one like last week, and they're like, "I've been missing for a month." Nobody updates their game, and they're all bitching that they can't get the leaf. Like,
you
oh yeah,
gotta.
you ain't got to update the game.
Yeah, I like it. I put it in front of my museum.
So did I, and I left it there. I was like, I'll deal with this later. I have not dealt with it.
I mean, I put mine there on purpose. I used to have two flower
Well,
beds, and now I have one flower bed in the leaf. It's like
my
an art
mine's in the
statue.
pathway. Mine's in the pathway, so I was just like, here.
um, Echo the Dolphin Complete includes all versions of Echo the Dolphin and Tides of Time, as well as a new game. It will have support for speedrunning and leaderboards. It's just a new
I want to
version of Echo
say,
the Dolphin. Yes.
well, it's
Crazy.
all versions of Echo the Dolphin, other than like a 3D game. I want to say is the only thing that's missing.
There is an Echo the Dolphin website.
That's crazy.
And it plays noise. I don't like that.
Especially during the show,
Yeah.
or specifically during the show.
There's basically zero information on this website, but it does exist.
Fantastic.
Uh, do they say when? Because I can't find. Oh, they did not announce platforms or a release date. Cool.
They just announced it.
It is happening.
Insane.
This package includes all versions of Echo the Dolphin and Echo the Tides of Time.
How much Echo the Dolphin does one man need?
Yes.
Apparently not everything though, because I don't know what series. I don't know. I saw someone just really upset they weren't including something. It must be either Junior or Defender of the Future. I don't know.
Golf with Your Friends 2 will launch fall of this year.
Supposedly.
Cool if it releases.
Yeah, if we actually want to believe it, but that's what they said.
I'll believe it when we see it. I mean, the
Yes.
trailer showed some cool maps, though. I'll give them that.
Apparently,
I just don't
it
know.
was featured at an ID at Xbox. I missed that.
Hmm.
Full cross-platform play with consoles.
That's crazy. Still probably gonna get it on Steam.
Yeah, I just like playing this game with a mouse.
We know Alex does because that's how he cheats.
Oh yeah, I need to get one of those. Um, for a limited time, Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 soundtrack is on Spotify. Nintendo added it.
Limited is crazy.
I'm surprised they put it on there at all.
Yeah, true.
That's a good point. They have their Nintendo.
They have instant music.
Yeah, they have Nintendo Music.
Speaking of Nintendo Music, Mario Tennis Aces soundtrack is available on that app now.
Yep, that makes sense.
And Tetris 99 Tomodachi Life event is this weekend.
Yeah, they just announced that.
Old but still interesting tidbit of the week. The first video game Easter egg that's most well known as the first is in the game Adventure. That's in a 2600 game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. By Warren Robinette and is featured in Ready Player One, but the actual first is probably in a game called Moonlander, where there is a McDonald's, and if you land on it, you destroy it, and the game calls you a Claude, CLOD.
Yeah.
While you can land next to it, and the astronaut will order 2 cheeseburgers and Big Macs to go. Interesting. What is a Claude? A clod is a lump or mass of earth or clay. Commonly refers to a stupid or clumsy person.
Interesting.
Blockhead is a similar term.
It's learning new
New
derogatory
insults.
terms.
Yeah, what's up, Claude?
Walking up to Aaron.
I'm literally gonna do that when the show's over. I'm literally gonna do that. On to some rumors. Steam is apparently going to add a 30-day price history feature for games, which is cool. We love to see that.
Good feature.
Yeah, love to see that. Also, I think it's sort of a rumor, but I think it's been confirmed now. The Steam controller is probably going to cost $100.
Ouch.
Yeah, it's funny that one of the headlines about it was literally like it's only $25 more than a PS5 controller, and I was like, okay,
And
yeah, that's still $100.
that's still $100. But it's only 25 more. And
It's still a bunch, yeah. Uh, Ben Jordan teases doing the mocap for Spider-Man 3.
Mm. He's not the voice actor.
Those
He just does the face.
Oh, mocap is motion capture. I see.
Yeah.
Nice. The Venom spin-off game is canceled due to Tony Todd's death, according to Najee Jester. That's unfortunate. Tifa Lockhart rumored to be a Year 4 DLC character in Street Fighter 6. That would be crazy.
That's very
um
cool.
hmm,
I love it.
they actually need them to not do any more Street Fighter DLC. I don't want to deal with the amiibo cards anymore. Especially since Alex would steal a Tifa Lockhart amiibo card.
Yeah, you have to get one of those. From Jez Corden, Microsoft sources tell me that pick your own plan style formula for Game Pass is on the cards. So maybe pay more, get more kind of thing. Maybe it's 23 for what it is now, and if you pay like 40 or something, you get Call of Duty. I can see that.
I mean, people do it.
Finishing topic for the week: characters that would most likely be recognized if you asked a random person on the street. And I want to amp it up by saying you can't say a Mario, Pokemon, or Zelda character, and that includes Donkey Kong.
Among Us.
I hate you so much, but you're. I
Am
think
I
you're.
wrong?
I think you're
I,
correct. I. That's why I hate you so much because that's kind of yeah.
it's a valid answer for once.
Yeah, it's like a super valid
Unlike Cooper's
answer.
meme, unlike Cooper's meme answer of Among Us, this is actually a valid Among Us.
Yeah, and I hate it. I don't like it. Because I was thinking my first guess was E- El Ellen Ellie. Is it Ellie from The Last of Us? The girl
Yeah,
Ellie,
Ellie.
yeah,
Ellie.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Ellen.
Ellen DeGeneres.
See, let's get the clear one out of the way. It's Pac-Man.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
But the creeper from Minecraft also might work.
Oh, the creeper from Minecraft definitely works.
I don't know, because Pac-Man's more generational.
Mm-hmm.
He kind of falls more in that Mario.
Um, what's the default character's name in Fortnite? That guy,
Jonesy,
Jonesy.
maybe.
Uh,
Yeah, there's definitely an argument that the Fortnite characters would be fairly recognizable. Um,
I don't know if they'd recognize Jonesy necessarily, but they might go, "Oh, that kind of looks like it's from the game my son plays."
yeah, true. Let's see. Um,
John Fortnite.
John Fortnite is crazy.
uh,
Uh, I would
what is his?
not
What is his name? Dude, I'm
say
blanking on names. God of War,
Yes.
Kratos.
Kratos. Thank you. Dang man, can't think of anything.
Hmm.
Um,
Sonic, maybe.
Maybe Sonic.
I feel like random person on the street probably better chance they'd recognize Sonic than Kratos.
Yeah.
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 Um,
Especially with the movies.
true. Let's
Obviously,
see.
the Tetraminos.
Yeah.
I can't believe I didn't think you were going to say that.
I was
He's
expecting
used
that.
it before.
Yeah, I know. Shame on me. I should have known.
Uh, let's. In that case, Space Invaders ship.
I would
Younger
argue
kids would
Galaga ship,
recognize
maybe.
that one. I think you do really well with the older audience, like us and up. I don't know younger how well you do.
Yeah. Yeah, Space Invaders, I don't know. That's kind of a reach. Like, I think you have to go, like, millennials, you'd probably strike pretty hard with Space Invaders.
Let's see. Leon Kennedy.
Yeah, I mean,
There's
I don't know. Random person on the
maybe
street,
not
probably not.
everyone.
No, like in our circles, yeah, but that's because of the
Yeah,
content we get. Like I was gonna say, like he has blown up a lot. Resident Evil is obviously becoming
growing.
very mainstream. It already kind of was mainstream, but like it's reaching a whole new generation now. People are memeing on it. Uh, but I don't know. Random person on the street,
Random person.
yeah, I don't know.
50-50 shot.
Especially if they're like over 30.
I don't think it's 50-50, but
Well, either they do or they don't. 50-50.
that's crazy.
Everything in life is 50-50, actually, if you think about it. Something either's going to happen or it's not.
True. True.
Mm,
Statistics is mental illness.
True.
50-50
That's why
shot. Mental
I
illness.
hated statistics for that reason.
Let's see. Well,
I think we've brought up his middle name before, right?
Leon's?
Yeah. I guess the question more is, do you know it?
Do I know it?
I
No,
think
I don't. I don't remember anything.
you want to take a wild guess, Cameron? Like the one S name you would know.
Sean?
Oh, I guess it's the second S name you would know.
I was it's Scott. I was gonna say
It is
Scott.
Scott.
I almost was like one hint Wii U guy,
Wii U guy. That's a little too much of a hint.
but yeah, I was just basically giving it away.
It is Scott.
Leon the
There's a
Waz.
reason.
Leon Scott the Waz Kennedy.
There's a reason I think he goes by Leon S.
Yeah.
You just gotta give it a hey all Scott here.
Hey, all Leon here.
Oh, that'd be funny. What would people recognize?
Limiting.
See, I want to say Samus, and I know that's not true.
Oh, that's not true.
Yeah, no.
Oh,
Not. What you got?
Laura Croft would probably get by pretty well.
Maybe.
In Britain for sure, because they voted for her, even though they're wrong. More recognizable than Mario is still crazy to me.
What do we think about
Hey,
Crash
you gotta remember.
Bandicoot?
I don't think so.
Younger generations, yes.
You mean younger like our years?
Us and younger, yeah. Anyone
Just a
older
little
than us
kid
is
who's got Crash Bandicoot. They're
uh
not gonna recognize him.
well no. Crash
He's not in
Bandicoot was in
Fortnite.
he was in Skylanders.
Nobody plays Skylanders.
People definitely played Skylanders. That's why it survived from the Wii until the Switch.
Survived.
Survived. Keyword there.
Yeah, I thought it was kind of a stretch, but I don't know. Oh, Master Chief.
Oh yeah,
That'd be a pretty easy one.
for sure. Who else? Who else?
Tom
Kirby.
Nook, or I guess Isabel.
Isabel.
Pre-COVID,
Because Animal
no.
Crossing.
Now, yes.
No,
Pre
but yes, yeah.
Yeah. Post-COVID, Isabel and Tom Nook. Everybody knows that Tom Nook's a fucking money laundering rat.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Thing.
Yeah. Raccoon.
I mean, what's the difference?
Technically he's a Tanuki, but that is definitely not
I
going to be
think
recognized by people.
I'm just gonna go with rat squirrel thing.
Red squirrel thing.
Something
Valid.
that eats trash.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Well,
This one guy I found said Snake. No.
Yeah, no.
Anyway.
Yeah, Snake in the same way, like, yeah, Metroid wouldn't be. Just no. As cool as it would be, and as much as they do deserve it, just nah.
No.
I don't think anybody in Resident Evil outside of Leon, honestly.
No. Definitely not.
I don't think anybody from Silent Hill. Maybe. Well, no. Chainsaw Man.
Maybe Pyramid Head.
Yeah. Pyramid Head.
But they're not gonna know where he's from. They just might recognize him. That's what I would say for Pyramid Head.
Yeah.
I do want to bring it up, even though you said no Mario. There is a reason that Nintendo was able to put Mr. Video Game himself in Smash, and people.
Oh, you're.
What
the? I thought we were. I thought we were going with the movie. You're talking about the actual his title.
Yeah, in Smash.
Yeah. My brain fired.
I said Mr. Video Game himself, and you said Game and Watch.
You said Mr. Video Game, and my brain went Game and Watch. Yeah, that's what he's talking about. Because I cut you off mid sentence. That's what happened there.
Anyways, there's a reason they were able to put that as Smash, and people didn't really argue against it.
Yeah, but like we've talked about that before.
Yeah.
And it's a really easy answer.
So it is, and that's why we're.
That's why we.
I wanted answers that we could at least maybe be wrong on. Like there's debate to it, because like no one's gonna debate that Pikachu. Everybody will know that.
Well, we can't be more wrong than putting Baldur's Gate 3 characters on most recognizable.
That's very true.
Yeah, like
multiple Baldur's Gate 3 characters.
Random people on the street, you think are gonna know Baldur's Gate characters?
No, absolutely not.
That's why, like, yeah, you gotta really be specific of like, well, are you talking about nerds or are you talking about like normal people?
Well, even nerds, you might not get people that actually know the Baldur's Gate characters.
I mean,
You know?
true, but like, it's a very popular video game, so like,
Yeah,
it's a decent chance if you're
true,
talking to
true, true.
people that play video games. Like, I mean, there's a way better chance than if you're just asking some schmuck,
Random, yeah.
some Joe Schmo.
Um, yeah, true, true, true.
I'm pretty sure if I
That's
said the phrase Baldur's Gate 3 to my neighbor, he would think I was casting a spell on him.
yeah, true. Um, I want to say Splatoon in Japan. Like if you asked a random person in Japan, Splatoon has a decent chance.
Oh man, if we're in Japan, then yeah, the gloves are off.
That very much changes it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also true.
Should I did I tell you guys Jewel changed her mind on the honeymoon?
Oh,
And
and
she
you're
wants to
not
go to
going to
she wants to go to Japan.
nice. You were going to Europe originally, right?
Yeah. Yeah, she just changed her mind one day. She was
Oh,
like, "Hey, I think I actually just want to go to Japan." I was like,
Nice.
"Really?" Like, okay. So,
it's like we're gonna spend so much money.
oh yeah, this is gonna be. I mean, it
There's
was already
there's
gonna
where
be
your tax
expensive. It's
return
it's
goes.
a honeymoon. Yeah, well, you know, kind of already been saving for this for a while. Um, but yeah, we got to get our passport photos and then get those sent in. And we're gonna do it. Should I when I'm over there? Should I just be really loud to everybody on the train and shove my phone in their face? Be like, "Hey, do you know this character?" They really think that's funny over there, right?
Yeah, you definitely will
No.
not be pushed off the train
I'm
onto the
gonna I'm
tracks.
gonna eat a rack of ribs on the train.
Just be the worst tourist ever.
Yeah.
Well, okay, second worst tourist ever. I don't think you can surpass that degeneracy.
Um.
I'm gonna say Cloud Strife has a good shot. Not everybody, but
I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't buy that. I don't think I buy that.
No,
I think that's
a little too much of a stretch.
similar to similar restriction to Baldur's Gate 3, but I think that Cloud Strife would be
I don't think he's that
I think he's more recognizable
obscure.
than that. But I'm saying like you got to be talking to people that at least know about video games.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's way more common knowledge than I would say like a Baldur's Gate character would be, but like cuz like Final Fantasy 7 is one of the video games. So it comes up pretty early.
It's a better chance, but
Yeah, like
it's
if you're not
not
talking to people that play video games, I don't know.
it's not gonna be significantly higher.
I am like kind of
Unless a
laughing
Mario
with myself
character.
thinking about what if I asked my mom about these characters? Like what would my mom say?
I think before the Last of Us show, he would have been more recognizable.
Then Ellie?
Yeah.
That's debatable. But the point is that he doesn't have a show.
Mm-hmm.
And not only does Ellie have a show, but it was a pretty popular show.
At least for the first season.
Well, okay, the second season did the exact same thing as the game, so like
yeah, I don't think
we
this.
we,
and
we
has
knew it was we knew the anger was coming, guys. We had a heads up.
Yeah, but my point is, it wasn't like Halo where everybody just pointed and laughed and then didn't watch it. It was popular, even if
Master
it.
Chief took off his helmet in the first episode, and
Yeah.
nobody watched after that.
Okay, well, I think that's gonna wrap it up for us here. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, unless one of us is dying or something. which I guess happens frequently. Uh,
Sure.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you get your podcast, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at All Night Gamers with a K. Let us know what do you think the most recognizable character on the street is, and make it an interesting answer. Don't just say Mario. Are you getting Splatoon Raiders? Uh, what do you think about Pragmata? What do you think about Starfox 64? Are we way off? Is that like the best game on the N64? Let us know, and we'll be back next week as always for more gaming news, talk, and discussion. Thank you so much again for listening. Have a good one. Be good to yourself. Be good to each other. Love you all to death. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.